a very big potential for hydrogen production because we use a lot of renewable energies, and we also have a great availability of biomasses, which can also be used for hydrogen production. That we also have hydrogen wells in Brazil, natural hydrogen. And this is something that is not very well known yet. We will have a plenary lecture on this subject. Well, I will invite other people that will take part of this opening session here with me. So I would like to invite Professor Álvaro Prata from our Ministry of Science and Technology. I will also invite Dr. Cristiana Vandelli from Furnas. It's an electricity utility company in Brazil. I would like to invite Edson Watanabe, who is the director of COPI at the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro. Okay, we will soon have the presence of Veziroglu, who will, oh, she's just arrived, okay. Veziroglu is Vice President of the International Association for Hydrogen Energy. We will begin with a video that I would like to be shown, please. This is somebody very important for all of us.
Missionaries. I am sorry that for the first time I am not with you in person because of my doctor's orders. I hope that you will let me go to the Copenhagen conference in 2 years' time. It all started 44 years ago at Miami Beach Team Conference. There were 11 of us called hydrogen romantics, who believed that the only permanent solution to the ills of fossil fuels was to convert to the hydrogen energy system. Today, there are only 3 of us left: Hussein Abdullah in Egypt, Cesare Marchetti of Italy, and myself. And Cesare is amongst you today. Hi, Cesare. When we started it 44 years ago, there were 11 of us. Then it grew to thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, and today we have hundreds of millions, and we are still growing. And with this growth came industrial growth as well. There were companies to produce hydrogen, working on hydrogen storage, transportation, hydrogen implementation, and using of hydrogen as a fuel to meet all of the needs of humanity. These were small companies. These companies grew and grew, and they started building hydrogen cars. Hyundai was the first, followed by Toyota, Honda, Mercedes. Then came submarines by Siemens, then locomotives, then space programs, travel to moon. Travel to moon could not have been achieved without hydrogen. Hydrogen produced propulsion, electricity for the cabin, and water for the astronauts. And now, big industry has taken notice of hydrogen. Last year, 13 major energy and transportation companies came together in Davos, Switzerland, and established a council to fight the global problems caused by fossil fuels, such as climate change, pollution, acid rains, and so on. And they did not call this council Low Carbon Council or Cleaner Energy Council. They called the space, they called it Hydrogen Council. This year, 11 more companies, major companies from around the world, joined the Hydrogen Council. I am sure next year there will be many more. I expect that by the end of the century, most of the world economy will convert to hydrogen energy, and our dreams, your dreams, will be realized. My dear friends, hydrogen energy visionaries, I wish you a very productive, successful conference in beautiful Rio. Full speed ahead for hydrogen civilization.
I'd like to invite Ifer.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and dear colleagues, it is my pleasure to be here on behalf of International Association for Hydrogen Energy and in the name of its president, Dr. Veziroglu. Behind every great event, there is a visionary who carries all the weight of the planning and organizing. In the case of 22nd WHEC conference, this person is Dr. Paulo Emilio Vide Miranda. His attractive proposal convinced the IHE Board of Directors that it would be a great idea to have the 22nd WHEC conference in Rio. Dr. Viz and my special thanks go to the Dr. Emilio de Miranda, the chairman, and his team for their effort in putting together the impressive conference program. Anyone who has ever assumed the responsibility of preparing and running a conference of this magnitude understand what it involves. Let us therefore give Dr. Emilio and his team a big hand of appreciation. Thank you, Paolo. Looking back at Miami, Florida, in March 1974, the Hydrogen Economy Miami Energy Conference, also known the Team Conference, was organized by Dr. Veziroglu. This was the first international conference on hydrogen energy. A small group of hydrogen romantics got together and agreed that the hydrogen energy system was the answer to many environmental issues, including urban pollution and global warming. From that, the International Association for Hydrogen Energy was established. And one of the first action of the board of directors was to create the biannual World Hydrogen Energy Conferences, so that the hydrogen energy community would have a platform to meet, exchange ideas, and look at existing and future global energy problems and offer solutions. More than 30 years ago, the UN organized Earth Summit in Rio. It was the first major international conference that focused on global environmental problems, with many heads of the state and government officials participating in the conference. The goal of this conference was to emphasize the importance of the environmental problems and consider sustainable solutions. The message was that it was essential to change the world population attitudes and behaviors towards our environment. Governments recognize the needs to revise international and national plans and policies. In recent years, there have been some significant development involving hydrogen energy around the world. Because of the increasing pollution and growing global temperatures, the world leaders have been under intense pressure to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. As a result, in 2015 Paris Accord, 196 countries agreed to increase the global average temperature 1.5 Celsius above the pre-industrial revolution. In 2016, renewable energy accounted almost 2/3 of the new power capacity globally. In fact, renewable energy is already becoming a cheaper option in many places. To give an example, Japan has powered 235,000 homes with fuel cells. Also, new technology has been developed in Fukushima to provide all the energy needs of the next Olympic Games. In 2016, Japan sold 62,000 units with the capacity of 500 megawatt fuel cells power worldwide, which resulted in the revenue of $1.6 billion. Another interesting development is China National Energy Agency announced that it intends to spend at least $360 billion on renewable energy by 2020. It is that kind of investment that will bring the renewable energy price down worldwide. In 2017, in Davos, Switzerland, 13 major energy and transportation companies launched a hydrogen council at the World Economic Forum. I think some of them here with us. And these global companies are an example showing how development and commercialization of the hydrogen and fuel cell sectors are accelerating. In March of this year, the Hydrogen Council welcomed 11 more members from Asia, North America, and Europe, bringing the total 24 members, which show that major companies are accepting the hydrogen energy system. As we know, most of the pollution and global warming gases are produced by transportation system. Several automakers and transportation companies, such as Honda, Toyota, BMW, Mercedes, Hyundai, have already begun to tackle this problem ahead of. We now see that many places around the world, hydrogen power projects are being developed. For example, Toyota is selling hydrogen buses in Japan. Also, Japan and China are experimenting with hydrogen fuel locomotives, and the Siemens company is manufacturing and selling hydrogen-powered submarines. And interestingly, Amazon is planning to use hydrogen-powered forklift for some of its warehouses. We also see that hydrogen fuel cell can now be used in passenger planes. As a result, they have a lot of jet fuel as well as reduced pollution and noise. The Airbus and Boeing companies are starting building hydrogen-powered supersonic passenger planes. The flying public deserves it, our environment deserves it. Besides transportation, telecommunication and mobile devices will begin to benefit from fuel cells. Apple was granted 2 fuel cell patents in 2015 and 16. These fuel cells will allow cell phones and other electronic devices to run for days and even weeks without charging. WHEC, an American digital camera company, announced that its Hydrogen One phone will be available to Verizon and AT&T in this summer in the United States. I am getting one. Next conference I will show you. The 22nd WHEC in Rio is another historical moment for our civilization. The problem identified decades ago at the Earth Summit can be indeed be solved by converting to the hydrogen energy system. It is our hope that this conference, 22nd World Hydrogen Energy Conference, also offers the opportunity for businesses, scientists, and governments to work together to speed up the conversion to hydrogen energy system. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you Godspeed in your endeavors for the bright future and pleasant stay in Rio. As Dr. Lee said, full speed ahead for hydrogen civilization. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind and informative words. Thanks a lot. I would like to invite Shani Vandelli.
Good morning to everybody. First of all, I want to say it's a very great pleasure to be here representing Furnas, Special Research and Development Area, in this international event. Furnas, as everybody knows, is a closed-end business corporation that generates more than 80,000 megawatts. We have more than 10,000 offline transmission and trade electrical power. Furnas is more than 60 years old and has installations through Brazil. 90% of the electricity produced by Furnas is from renewable sources. So Furnas is always looking for new technologies aimed at a more sustainable and clean energy planet. Additionally, I would like to talk about the successful partnership with COP, and especially with Professor Paulo Emílio. And we hope for a long time this partner. And our projects are about sustainable energy, include hydrogen, that we have electric bus. And I invite you to go to Furnas stand outside, that we have example of this. And I hope this conference brings new research and technology for sustainable, and world needs this. The clean energy is the way. So Furnas is completely committed to research and development, especially with clean energy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will have a hydrogen fuel cell bus on demonstration downstairs, is the one Dr. Christian Vandelli mentioned. So during the conference, you will have the opportunity to see this demonstration. I would like to invite Dr. Edson Watanabe to speak, please.
Good morning. I would like to start greeting Paulo. We call him Paulo Emilio, but I think Paulo is easier, no? He's a professor at WHEC and chairman of this conference. We thank Paulo for this organization. I would like also to read Dr. Eifer, just give us some words. She's the vice president of the International Association for Hydrogen Energy. Christiane just spoke now. She's the superintendent for new business development at Furnas, and Professor Álvaro Prata, Secretary for Research and Development Program at Ministry of Science, Technology, Innovation and Communication. Very low. And also would like to greet all the participants of this conference. Well, I'm director of COPE. Just to give some idea of what COPE is. COPE is the Graduate School of Engineering at the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro. We have 13 departments, or we call programs, graduate programs, with about 330 professors and associate professors, and about 2,500 master and doctor students. We do not have an undergraduate student. And we graduate about 300 master and 200 doctors per year. Well, Rio de Janeiro is the Brazilian state that most produces oil for the country. So I would say that about half of our research at COPE is related to oil and gas industry. And this increased a lot about 10 years ago when we discovered the pre-salt oil. Just to give you an idea what is pre-salt oil, this is an oil that is about 300 kilometers from the coast. You have to go deep, about 2,000 meters water, and then about 1,000 or 2,000 meter rocks, and plus 1,000 or 2,000 meters salt, and below this we have lots of oil and gas. So we have lots of research related to oil and gas, but at the same time we have lots of research related to green energy. I would say that this country is blessed by God, and